Hi, my name is Alfredo Benincasa, and this is an educational and an entertainment channel of a life of a photographer and filmmaker and shooting models, indoor, outdoor. And today we are in Torino, Italy, close to Milan, and I'm with Iris Piotto.
Hi, my name is Iris and I'm a model and I live in Turin.
And so today we will show you how it works shooting a model indoor, just with ambient light, so natural light. And I will use several cameras. This one is the Fujifilm X-T2 with an 85mm equivalent, which is a 56mm Fujifilm aperture 1.2. So it's very fast lens. Okay, so these are cowgirl shots. So, okay, you can look at me please. Okay, great. 3, 2, 1, okay. And now close to your face. To be filmed by a friend of mine. His name is Ivan Bentivoglio. He's the owner of Ivan Bentivoglio Films here in Torino. And he's a director, cinematographer, filmmaker, an important one. You can even learn some Italian words. So the first word for today, for this footage, is model. Model means it's modella in Italian. So the translation.
Modella.
Modella. So modella, model.
Modello.
Modello. You're a model too, of course. Camera. Fotocamera. Ok. Aggiusti un po' I capelli sopra, grazie. Ok, brava così. Ok, 3, 2, 1. Ok, look at me please. Ok. The camera. Ok, 3, 2, 1. Brava. Ok, look at this side over here. Okay, thank you. Okay, keep on. Okay, looking at me. It's easy for the model to understand where to look. If I say look right or look left, she doesn't know if it's my right and my left, or if it's her right and her left. But if I tell her look here, look there, she immediately understands where she has to look at. You can sit down here, please, and okay, we can review some photos, sorry, because these are photos. And these are JPEG and RAW, straight out of the camera. So, okay. The right way to pose, I think, in terms of the way you put hands, the way you look at the camera, it's perfect. Even if it's January here in Torino, we can shoot even outdoor with no problem, because there's something like, well, this is an Arctic, so there are maybe 15 degrees Celsius today, so it's good even outdoor if you agree. So we can go and shoot outdoor here. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Torino, as I told you, and so I take some picture of her, of Iris. Okay, hold your hair on this side, not on this side. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. Because you want a photo? Okay. I switch from a telephoto lens, 56 Fujifilm 1.2, and I switch, well, I prefer to switch the camera and the lens, so I don't have to use, you know, the same camera with more lenses. So to speed up my workflow and my work with the model, I now use a 35 equivalent 1.4, which is also Fujifilm X-T2. So I have the same camera, I have many cameras, so that I can switch from one lens to the other without problems. With the 23mm 1.4, which is a 35mm equivalent full frame, and so I can have a a wide shot of the model of Iris and the background. My ISO settings are at 200. When a model poses in front of a camera outdoor, she has to be careful about where the sun is. So if the sun is behind her, in this case, by looking at me and having the sun behind her, the face has no shadows at all. And you can see her beautiful face and her beautiful eyes with no problem. And she hasn't got any problem in posing. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this way. Brava così. Stop. After some shots, you hand this set because maybe temperature is not great, perfect. So we come and go indoor. Okay, you before, and we review this shot. So there's a flare of the sun behind her. So you can have a decent amount of shots. They're pretty decent, but I prefer the telephoto lens rather than the wide angle.
Me too.
But we do too. Yeah. But for the sake of explaining people what we are doing, 35 it's okay also. But we prefer, both of us, we prefer the 85 millimeters. And as you probably guessed, I don't like zoom lenses when I work with models, or in general. I don't like zoom lenses. Well, I use sometimes them to film, to make videos, rather than taking pictures. So I use a third camera with a 50 millimeter equivalent. So it's a 35 f2 Fujifilm mounted on an X-T1. So I can have a different perspective in the middle between the 56 1.2 and the 23 1.4. So by using the 35 f2 with a model, I have the perspective of almost the perspective of the human eye. So no distortion, and it's correct view of the model. And I will shoot black and white straight out of the camera, so you can see from the model, if it's visible, it's all black and white. And it's sometimes, okay, no problem. Sometimes it's good to compose and to conceive the image in black and white rather than color, because you can focus more on some kind of feelings, in this case of environmental portraits, rather than being distracted by colors and colors and colors. So many times I use...
The model is okay.
The model is super. So we have the super, it is more. Okay. Okay. So we can, okay, I can focus on the model and the background. Oh, sorry. Okay, but, okay. One step forward. Okay, thank you here. Thank you. Okay. Okay. One step back, please. One step back, please. Thank you. Okay. Another step back, please. Another step back. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Bellissima così. Look at me, please. Look on this side. Okay. Bella. Okay. Stop. Ok.
Oh, pubblico di YouTube! Siamo insieme ad Alfredo Benincasa, che oggi sta registrando un bellissimo video. Cosa dovete dire al pubblico di YouTube?
Seguiteci. Solo per quello, non c'è altro da dire.
Mettete like, iscriviti, dove c'è il titolo? Qui.
Hit the like button, vi sottoscrivete al canale e attivate la campanella per ricevere le notifiche di nuovi video. Grazie.